9 years. When we did the ride on March 22nd, I had just rode back from Daytona Beach, Florida. Went down there fine, rode fine, in the rain, had an awesome trip at Bike Week, the real Bike Week, and came back safely, had a great time just to go down on 64, no more than 10 miles away from my house. I was one of the road captains over Raleigh, in charge of that meeting spot. I gave what I thought was a thorough safety briefing, but I can't teach you how to ride during a safety briefing. And all of us have to do better at getting our seat time. There's so many of us that we do get our seat time, and we ride and we do what we're supposed to do to get our experience up. But then there's some of us that we all know the people, we have a motorcycle in our profile picture on Facebook, and we think that makes us a biker. We went and took a 2-day class at the local college, and we have an M on our license, and we think that makes us a biker. And really what makes us a biker is us getting that experience. And it's only experience and seat time that when something like this happens, a moving hazard like a beach ball, that is going to teach you the proper stopping techniques, the proper braking techniques, whether you grab all front brake, whether you grab, whether you slam on your back brake. Whatever you do normally is normally what you're going to do in an emergency. There were people that did not have proper gear on. This is what I was wearing when I went down. Now, I've been riding in heels for a long time. And there were girls that had tennis shoes on. So if you can imagine what their feet look like. You can imagine girls, what going down on that asphalt in them leggings. You can imagine what their skin looked like when they stood up. That asphalt don't care nothing about you.
Look at my legs.
Asphalt don't care how pretty you are. Asphalt don't care how cute that picture is that's going to end up on Instagram or Facebook. Protect yourself, cover your body, get your seat time, know who you riding with. Know who you riding with. That, I heard a that is important. That is important because, I've done plenty of group rides. I've been the road captain in probably over 30 or 40 group rides. But I was the one that went down too. So I'm not saying that it was anybody's fault, but what I'm saying is if all of us had the skill to outmaneuver the hazard, everybody would have stayed up. And actually, there was a correction. 12 girls went down.
Oh, wow.
Only 7 of us went to the hospital. So other girls did go down. So, yeah, it burned me up. It did something to me when they said, well, if guys was on the ride, y'all wouldn't have went down. Guys go down all the time.
More than females.
Because more y'all ride than we do. So the asphalt don't have no respect for person. We have to increase our skill. We have to get that seat time in. We need to practice downshifting. Ooh, that smoke is strong. We need to practice downshifting, proper braking. Get to know your bike. Every bike is different. Some of the girls that went down had just crossed over from a sports bike to a cruiser. How many of y'all know it's a different beast? They don't brake the same. They don't, some of them may be light in the end. Some of them may be, whatever. You got to get to know your beast. Every bike is different. Give yourself enough time to stop. Give yourself enough distance when you in a staggered formation. I'm going to go ahead and call it as I see it. There were people that were in front of Faith. There was people this close to Faith when she went down. There was another girl this close to that girl.
It's too close.
When she went down,
I was trying to avoid the girl.
She didn't have a choice. She took the fall. She chose the concrete versus hitting the sister in front of her.